Alright guys, welcome to another episode of the vlog. Silly Runner here. Man, every single year since 2020, I ran the Tushars 70K. I've always wanted to run the 100, but it's in a terrible time of year to do anything that's not a Hardrock qualifier, so I've just never really had the opportunity. But with all the switching around and changing up and going back and forth with what we're doing, Bighorn's in June, Tushars 100K is in late July this year. Late July. And so I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and write my name down in that list. I'm gonna write my name down in that list, and I'm gonna run the Tushars 100K because God, what an epic event that is, and I finally have an opportunity to run it without it butt ending some ridiculous 100-miler that I'm trying to accomplish to qualify for Hardrock. Okay, so like I said, 2020, I did run the Tushar 70K at the time. I think that was the longest I'd ever ran. Maybe not longest I've ever ran distance-wise, but definitely time-wise. I think I'd done a 50-miler before that, but finished in a better time than it took me to do those 42 miles of Tushars. Because, man, there's just not a moment that isn't straight up or straight down. And the average elevation is quite high. The high point in the race is, of course, Mount Delano Peak, and that's just over 12,000 feet. So definitely has a rather extreme average elevation, and man, just excited that finally this year I'm gonna have time. I don't have anything crazy going on in August or September, so Tushars 100K, we're finally gonna get to run the whole loop. Okay, so Tushars added to the race schedule. That's going to be the last official race of the year. I'll have one more big effort after that, trying to do the Millwood 100 in Salt Lake. But yeah, great training run today. A little over 20 miles, a little over 4,000 feet of vert, and it felt pretty good. I never felt wrecked. Last couple weekends when I got around that 20-mile mark, I was definitely feeling it. So the body's catching up, the mind is there, and yeah, 4 weeks out from 100K at Gorge. Let's go. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.